Where's my husband?
We were ambushed on our way out of the metro station. There was nothing we could do. He died protecting us. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Thank you for telling me this.
You didn't deserve to hear the truth. Not knowing would destroy her. Believe me, Erin would kill to know what happened to her husband. Try and fix the bus. That's great news. Did you help?
We'll join the Resistance. You can count me in. It only seems fair since I owe you my life.
What happened?
It was a close call, but he's on the mend now. And I have to thank you for that. So, thank you. So, what's new with you?
I've been ordered to go to Pasadena to collect some intel. Is there anything you need from there?
Right now, I don't need anything. But there's something you might be interested in. When we were running away the other day, Colin was supposed to bring something. Boxes of adrenaline, painkillers, and who knows what else. Since he didn't bring anything with him, I'd imagine everything's still there. Those stimulants might be useful to you. When used in small doses, they can improve focus and alertness. If I were you, I'd take a look.
You didn't change your mind about joining the Resistance?
No, I'm packed and ready to go. You're the one that kept saying that we're going when in fact we're not. Oh, you really pissed me off, I must say.
You never told me you had a husband.
You never asked.
Was he at that camp with you?
He was. Sweet little man. I had to take care of him when they sent us to work, because he was so fragile. Back at the camp, I used to think that the machines kept Peter alive to get me to cooperate. So when there was an opportunity to run, we had to take it. And we did. We ran with this little child that I had started to love. I felt that she was mine.
Did Peter feel the same?
He became really cautious. His protectiveness gave me courage. He convinced me that, as you know nowadays, no story has a happy ending. Eventually, the Annihilation Line caught up with us. We got separated.
Don't write me off just yet. I still got it. Anyhow, I got something for you. It's called a termination knife. It's supposed to shut down a Terminator with a single stab, so if you sneak in and you want to take them down silent, I guess you could say it terminates Terminators. Wow.
Where did you get that?
A group of travelers came by earlier. Actually, they said something that got my attention. Something about meeting a guy out there. He said he didn't seem right. You don't think it's sorry? I probably should have said something.
Have you changed your mind about joining the Resistance?
No. No, I have not. I think I'm better off anywhere. Anyone who wants to join is more than welcome to, but I don't suppose you're...
What's on your mind?
You really got me thinking about old Tucker again. In times like these, I was the only one who didn't lose his mind.
What did he do?
He finally found me hiding below the stage. I was such a nervous wreck. So Tucker said, we need to be calm right now. I listened to him.
Did you drive someplace safe?
It was my first call. Just drive. Gave it a shot. Every car fucked up after a couple of miles. Turned out, finally, we found a couple houses, but the people there was confused as we were. Tucker managed to find some batteries, and they started to list cities to avoid. Cities that...
How many cities were you?
I don't know exactly how many, but it took them a couple of minutes just to go through the eight. We looked at each other crying. We just wanted to go home and be with family, but Tucker said that. So we decided to stay.
Do you need anything from Pasadena?
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, there's nothing that I need from there.
Things are finally starting to go our way.
Yep, I am.
I have a mission for you, a secret mission, super important. Probably the most important of them all.
What is it?
Could you bring me my chalk?
Chalk?
Yeah, it's at my house. The one with the beware sign on the side. Could you bring it to me? I mean, if you could. I did bring you that book.
I'll see what I can do.
Cool.
And how are you doing?
I guess I'm a little nervous before tomorrow.
Aren't you curious about what happened in Pasadena?
No. I think I'd rather keep that place in the past. Actually, I have a confession.
How's that even possible?
With all the people constantly stopping by, there was always... I did my traveling through pictures and postcards that wanderers brought with them. My favorite had a little flamingo drinking... Patrick's mother gave me that postcard. It's funny how I never met my mother.
I thought Patrick was your brother.
In our house, we were all brothers and sisters. But me and Patrick, we've always had this special bond. I remember the day Patrick's mom brought him in. They were both tired and dirty, so we took care of them. Patrick was crying a lot. I think that was what scared her away.
Did you blame her?
No, I didn't. For some reason, I was mad at After she took off, I was devastated. But my father said, "You need to grow up." Little red flamingo flew up in flames. And I promised myself I'd never be weak again. But...
I never asked you. What are you planning to do tomorrow?
I've been meaning to tell you earlier, and that's because... Find somewhere safe, a way. You have to understand, I need to do what's best for Patrick. I need to protect him. I haven't told him yet. He'll be devastated leaving you and Aaron, but...
Wake up! We need to move.
What's going on?
Everyone, wake up! You need to get out of here.
Who the fuck are you?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that you can't stay here any longer.
She asks a question, and I suggest answering.
You don't want to do that. I've got this place rigged with explosives, and there's a detonator in my pocket.
You got what?
Would you mind? Lower your gun, Ryan. He's the one that saved my life. What do you want from us? You have to get out of here. Skynet's on its way. They finally found you.
What you mean they found us? They were looking for us?
Not for you. For him. He's essential to winning this war. Skynet knows that. That's why they've been following him for months. I have to make sure nothing happens to him. In a couple of minutes, an infiltrator will walk in here trying to kill him. I can't let that happen. We have to bury that Terminator here once and for all.
All right, everybody, you heard him. Let's get moving. I'll get the bus ready.
There's no time for that. There's a passage here. It will lead you out. Use it.
What was that?
All right, everyone, get out!
Jacob!
Give me that. It's the same one. It's the same model. Leave! Now!
How the hell's he still alive?
Go! 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 Watch out! Don't just stand there! Run! Baron listened to us. She could no longer deny that this infiltrator was a real threat. She decided to take everyone in, on her terms. The shelter was on high alert, but thanks to the intel I gathered in Pasadena, we slowed the advance of the Annihilation Line and gained some time. Just enough to start preparing the counterattack.
Salute or something?
How's Patrick?
Every day a little better. Aaron says he'll be back on his feet in no time. She's done a great job with him. I wish I could repay her somehow. It just doesn't seem that she needs anything.
Getting ready for another scavenging?
No, I just came out here to catch my breath. Baron is giving us the entire evening off.
Doesn't sound like her. I need to report to Baron. What did you hear?
A lot of rumors going around of how she's sending insubordinate workers to the front line. And by insubordinate...
What happened after you started your camp?
Honestly, not that much. At least not in the beginning. Temperatures fell, we had to scavenge for food. All of a sudden...
Didn't you try to reach...
Some people did. Most of us were scared of what we'd find if we did get home, so we could... Well, I know how stupid it sounds, but we managed to have fun in our little company. Talked a lot about how we're gonna be famous.
You played...
I did. One of the few things I was better at than Tucker. He didn't have much talent, but we were just stupid kids, not realizing what was going on. We paid the price, found out later that it was a T-400. Must have heard me play. It didn't even have the decency to look scary.
What did you do?
I froze. I didn't run to help. The tin can got Tucker with a single bullet. Bam, just like that. 7 other people, safe to say. It was the beginning of a new era.
What are you doing?
Good. Aaron's going to let me leave in a couple of days. Thanks for bringing that chalk. I've been drawing a lot. I'd be so bored without it.
How's Jennifer?
She's out a lot, but I understand. She's a scavenger.
How do you like living in the shelter?
There's a lot of people here. I like that. I heard a funny joke yesterday. You want to hear it?
Yeah, tell me.
What's brown and sticky? A stick.
That's funny.
I know, right?
I have to go. To see me.
You're finally here. Good. I have a special task for you. I want you to head downtown to check on the
Doctor?
Alvin. He's out there making sure that ever since we went radio silent, I had a small team of trustworthy messengers and they haven't returned. So I want you to go downtown and see why that happened. Could be nothing. But Connor doesn't want any hiccups while he's up there in North Division preparing the attack on Skynet's central core.
Is there a
The Annihilation Line is within spitting distance of downtown. We suspect that Skynет will be... So for now, we're going radio silent. That's why I...
Central core?
Skynet's main reactor. The source of all their power. Connor's preparing the attack as we speak. So you understand we can't have any critical complications at this stage.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you end up here?
Excuse me if I act a little surprised, Sergeant. But no one in here thinks it's wise to ask their superior. So, how did I get here? The same way you did. I was born. We don't really have a say in what we do we? Or do I assume too much? Was it any different?
It's the right thing to do.
There's nothing noble in what we do. Humans were fighting humans since the beginning of time. If it wasn't for the machines, we'd probably be fighting
That doesn't mean we should give up and stop fighting.
No, it doesn't. I'm just warning you. Besides, I'm not a fighter. When I go out there in the middle of the night with my Westinghouse, I'm not looking for a fight. I don't treat them as equals. And although I know they're just machines, no one ever stands up to bullies. But I have to admit, it has its downsides. One of them being, so congratulations, Rivers. Takes guts to stand up to a bully. I guess since your promotion, you got a little...
You go talk to Commander Baron. I've had enough excitement for one day.
Apparently Skynet's got a real hard-on for you. So we figured why not use you as bait?
Aren't you afraid that Skynet will bring a lot of firepower if they know we're both here?
Afraid? No. Prepared for that eventuality? Yes. We've got eyes on the ambush site from every angle. If anyone shows up, it means they were listening.
What if it's one of our guys, or just a scavenger?
Too bad. We can't have anyone or anything sabotage our plan. Not this time.
This time?
We were very close once before. For years, we've been preparing for the final attack. But it took just one man to fuck everything up. That day, Perry, our previous field commander, died, and I inherited control of South Division. Since then, I've been making sure that no one fucks up again.
We've got movement.
Take position. What do you have?
A hooded man's walking down the street. Might be a scavenger.
Rivers, you saw him. Is it the same model? Is it the infiltrator?
I can't tell.
We're waiting for your signal.
I think that might be it.
You think?
Good enough for me.
Ceasefire! Ceasefire! Target down! I repeat, target down!
Go check him!
Eyes on the target. Proceed with caution.
Is he dead?
What the fuck? It's the target!
You can't get away! Fire at will!
There was no doubt anymore. Skynет had created a cybernetic organism. It was designed to blur the line between a man and a machine. People started to think that there were Terminators amongst us, wolves in sheep's clothes. Some of us left, even though we hadn't seen any other infiltrators yet. Or at least, we didn't think we had. And that fear of not knowing was what turned the tide of this war. That night, Skynet won.
I still have to run some tests, so for now I would say no.
We need some more time, Connor.
I know you don't want to hear this, Commander, but if there's one person who can help us, it's Dr. Mack.
Mac, we don't even know if he's alive.
He is. He's in the Hollywood Hills. We knew a time would come when we'd need him again, so we've kept an eye on him.
Wait. You've been watching him without telling me?
Let your emotions cloud your judgment before, Commander. That's why I decided that Mack's whereabouts were no longer
This
your
is bullshit.
concern.
He can't just magically fix all of our problems. He's a man, not a god. A man that makes
That's
mistakes.
enough, Commander.
You know what happened last time. He's the reason Perry's
I
dead.
said that's enough. Sergeant Rivers?
Yes, sir.
TechCom believes that being marked for termination is a badge of honor. A sign that we're doing something right. We wear it proudly. And knowing you're wearing such a badge, Rivers, is all I need to trust you with handling this mission. Commander Barron will fill you in on the details. Good luck, soldier. Over and out.
Dr. Edwin Mack is the one who taught us how to use Skynet's weapons, so there's a chance he can do it again. Take him that second-generation plasma rifle and see if he's able to reprogram it. If we want to use Skynet's weapons, we need to bypass their encryption lockouts.
How will I find him?
He's obsessed with surveillance. So when you get there, look for any cameras, biometric sensors, or any other tech stuff. He should be around. That's it.
Where are you going?
I'm going out scavenging. Don't worry. I'm past thinking about running away.
Where's Patrick?
He's getting ready. I'm taking him with me.
Is everything...
Nothing can get past you, can it? I've been...
You can tell me anything.
I know I can. That day, loud hammering woke me up. When I came downstairs, hundreds of metal heads and their red eyes.
What did you do?
I made Patrick stay upstairs and went back. We argued for a minute or two, and I tried to pull him away from the window. I didn't recognize him as he was reaching for his shotgun. I don't even remember how. But the gun was already in my hands.
He saw you?
He did. He was staring at me like I was a stranger. I threw the gun away, grabbed Patrick, and tried not to notice the hole in my father's unmoving chest.
I'm glad you did.
I am too. We talk a lot about how heartless the machines are. And I started to think that maybe I was... Thank you for everything. I never...
Mac! Is that you? The Resistance needs your help. Mac! It would be a shame to lose that camera.
Now, why would you do that?
Because we don't have time for this. Come out here. Skynet has developed a new Terminator model, the Infiltrator.
You've seen one already?
We've captured one, and we need your help. Are you there?
How do I know you're not an infiltrator? You've seen them. You know how incredibly lifelike they are, so you should understand my concerns. Head up that hill. If you want me to help you, you have to take a test for me.
Test?
Yes, to determine whether you're a Terminator or not. And be careful, I'm watching you. of them. Unfortunately for you, I'm not that easily fooled.
We don't have time for any of this. Just tell me where you are. I am not a robot.
Living tissue would make you a cybernetic organism, not a robot. Words have meaning. Conversations between human beings would be a lot easier if we all just trusted each other and understood the deeper meaning of what we said. Keep that in mind during this test. This mansion is filled with Terminators. They've been trying to find me for a while now, all 8 of them. Well, I guess with you in there, that makes it 9.